Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today we are going to present about the relationship between customer loyalty and user quality satisfaction on the e-commerce website. The presenter is Eng Zoa Hui, Wang Zheqiang, Eng Tek Hui, and myself is Suhaili bin Sudirman. For the abstract, this research is to determine the purpose of the research is to study the relationship between customer loyalty and user quality satisfaction on the e-commerce website. This research is participated by asking the knowledge from user who has always purchased a product on online shopping. Hence, this research was also conducted through the survey by using the Likert scale. The important findings of the research are loyalty and user quality satisfaction on the e-commerce website is affected by the quality of the e-commerce website itself. The criteria of the high-quality e-commerce website are including content, design, usability, security, and navigation. This study is using descriptive as data analysis technique.
So for the introduction, we know that e-commerce is comparatively recent idea that crept into the jargon of industry little earlier than 1970s. Nowadays, e-commerce has become much more efficacious compared to the traditional e-commerce. Besides the coming of the spreading of COVID-19 disease make e-commerce more useful. The majority of people decide not to buy stuff through the face-to-face shop, but they choose to use online shopping to replace it. As we know, it called e-commerce. The pandemic of COVID-19 enhanced e-commerce effectively. Overall e-commerce revenue resulting from this infection, people start to stay at home to fight the pandemic of COVID. Buying things from e-commerce. From the Collins Dictionary, the definition of the word loyalty is the quality of staying firm in your friendship or support for someone or something. When websites have a loyal user, it reflects that the user found something that can be beneficial to himself. There are a lot of e-commerce websites, but not every users use the same e-commerce websites. The problem is the lack of loyal customers of e-commerce websites. So this article will show the relationship between the loyalty of users and user quality satisfaction on the e-commerce website by conducting a questionnaire.
Next is about the conceptualization of the topic. So about our subtopic, the first one is e-commerce quality website criteria. So from our research, we found that the 5 top level quality criteria regarding e-commerce quality website. So there are content, design, usability, security, and the navigation. So about the content, it is defined as the most criteria and important aspect of the quality website. So content also affect the ability of the website to meet the demand, responsive, and trustworthiness of the user. So therefore, a high quality and relevance can attract the user or customer willing to browse our e-commerce website. So content also including the sub-criteria that are currency, importance, multilingualism, multimedia, accuracy, authority, and reference. Then the second one is about the website design. It is defined as a flow or an interface that influences directly to the user satisfaction. So it also the extent to which the customer considers the user friendliest when shopping at the e-commerce website. About the website design and interactivity also have a close relationship due to the e-commerce quality website. It also include the feedback from the user use and a few choice purchasing the decision. Usability. It also refers to the quality attribute that processes how user easily and convenience use the interface. So about the usability also defined as the special user receive the specific goal with efficiency and satisfaction in specific case to use. From the research also found that website usability and website marketing are strongly related and cannot be separated. The number 4 is about the security. It is referred to the transaction like payment process and mechanism for storage and transmission of personal information. So because of a lack of perceived security, there may be high risk in transmitting private information. For example, disclosure credit cards number through the internet and through the e-commerce website. And the last one is about the navigation. It is important for key website component. A strong navigation can good allow the website structure and increase the accessibility. Also let the user to move freely through the selected e-commerce website.
The second conceptualization of the topic is the customer loyalty in e-commerce. An e-commerce website with good criteria can build the customer's loyalty. When a customer log into the website page, the first thing they see is the website page user interface. The e-commerce website builds the customer's first good impression and trust. If an e-commerce website page provides reliable and easy navigation for customers, it helps make the customers trust and loyalty. When customers find themselves comfortable in an e-commerce website, probably they will not visit the websites once only. Still, if an e-commerce website provides complicated navigation, e-commerce website will lose the customer's trust and loyalty. The website page speed will also affect the user experience. Customers of e-commerce website will not like a slow e-commerce website page because of time wasting. Customer will rather go to the other e-commerce website page instead of waiting for the page loading. They will lose the customer's loyalty due to the slow speed of the page. We know that the customer trust and enjoyment are essential beliefs about online shopping and e-shopping effectiveness. On the other hand, many customers choose not to shop online because due to assumptions about the security of conducting e-commerce on the internet. When customers believe that use of technology is credible, they can trust in e-commerce. E-commerce website interface can affect the customer trust. And also, trust is an essential construct for business relationship and transactions. Thereby, trust plays an essential role in the shopping behavior of consumers in the context of e-commerce.
Hello guys, my name is Wang Jikyang, so I will continue the following part. So in the methodology, we have five phase, which is the first one is the project planning. So in the project planning, we are planning the topic idea for our project, and then and do the project preparation. So we search the article related with our project title, and then from the article we adapt and question, and then do and survey to the 60 respondent. So after that, we do a questionnaire to the 60 respondent to get the data collection, and then continue, which is analyze the data, and then finally we write an report about the title. So this is the demography from the 60 respondents. So we can get that most of the respondents are female, which is have 66%, and then followed by 34%, which is male. And then overall the age from the respondent is 19 to 21. And then the ethnic, most of the ethnic are Chinese, which is 51%, and then followed by the Malay student, which is 36, and then Indian student have 9%, and then 22% from others ethnic. And then from the respondents, the demography show that most of the students are 75 in the current semester. So this is the result and the discussion of the survey that we get. The first section that we ask is the criteria define a quality e-commerce website, which is about the contents, about the multimedia elements, the navigations, the response time, and the security of a high quality e-commerce website. So most of the respondents are strongly agree that those criteria are very important to define a quality e-commerce websites. So we can show that most of the percentage is more than 50, and then continue by the agreement. So for the second section, which the question is about the customer loyalty to an e-commerce website. So we ask about the respondent what are the criteria that in the e-quality website is it have a relationship between the customer loyalty. So from this, of course, the respondent also show that they are agree criteria that I mentioned in the e-commerce website will affect the customer loyalty to an e-commerce website.
As a conclusion, the relationship between the customer loyalty and user quality satisfaction on the e-commerce website was corresponding with each other. So these are supported by the response of 60 respondents from the SMATC students in UUM who identify for our report analysis. So the 5 top level quality criteria is also important to define quality of the e-commerce website and build the loyalty of the customer used on the website. These are including the content, navigation, security, usability, and website design.
Next is implication. This research is conducted to study the relationship between customer loyalty and user quality satisfaction on e-commerce. One of the important criteria that define the quality of an e-commerce website, including the website, should be relevant and contextual. Besides, should be more apparent by using multimedia element like image and video to represent the item. Most of the respondents agree that these two elements will affect their loyalty to the e-commerce website. As the producer of an e-commerce website, they should consider user opinion and favorable criteria so that they can sustain the user loyalty. According to the research, a quality e-commerce website must have a user-generated review, which allow user to drop their feedback on the product website, ensuring the website functionality despite keeping the design attractive. The e-commerce website provider should allow users to drop their feedback on the product website so that they can improve the quality of the website. Furthermore, user loyalty is affected by the high speed response time when they use the website. This is due to the e-commerce website usually displaying or aiming for product to be sold. Hence, every customer should experience a high-quality e-commerce website. Most of the respondents prefer a e-commerce website to have a navigability concept or user guidance. This user guide will increase the satisfaction of the user and hence increasing their loyalty. A high security policy is critical for the loyalty and user quality satisfaction of e-commerce website. Based on the data reported, a high security policy will ensure that the customer data is safe. This will affect the loyalty of the user, and as they know, they are safe when using the website. Uh, a user-friendly website will attract more loyal and satisfied user. Based on the respondent, a user-friendly website is more favorable because something easy to use will make the user satisfied. Besides, this research has pointed out the criteria that define the high quality of the e-commerce website which will affect loyalty and user satisfaction. Another implication that contribute to the research field is the factor that influence the loyalty of an e-commerce website. This study has collected data that shows the e-commerce website interface design will affect the loyalty of the user. Other than that, most of the respondents agree that multimedia content elements that are used in e-commerce website will affect the loyalty of the user. This is important as website provider can improve at all costs so that they can increase the loyalty toward their e-commerce website. Moreover, the data show that feedback and the rating of the customer on the e-commerce website will affect the loyalty of the user. Such a strategy might make e-commerce website provider to increase the user loyalty at once, increasing their market. The majority user does not favor a slow web page, since it can affect the loyalty of users. E-commerce website providers should consider using the right system and traffic. This research contribute to the field as benchmark to sustain the loyalty and satisfaction of the user despite providing a high quality e-commerce website criteria. And the last is future research. In the future research, this study can change its sampling design in terms of the size of the sample and group of respondents. This is because only the regular website user knows the best about the high quality of the e-commerce website. The more often the user uses the e-commerce website, the higher potential for the user to become loyal and satisfied. Hence, the regular e-commerce website user should be the sample. And last but not least, for future research, the data analysis technique can use inferential technique so that the data will be more accurate. Moreover, the measurement can change according to the suitable scale, meaning to say the Likert scale can be changed to an itemized item rating scale. Thank you.